Shalom and welcome back to the True Heritage of Israel. I'm David, the teaching prophet of Yah, God of Israel. We'll continue on with the balance of Yah's law. Next topic that I'll be speaking on is called your choice. The one destiny that Yah, the God of Israel, has given to all of his human creations is the right of choice. This attribute is the one function that allows us life or death, existence or non-existence. It is the primary and most important building block for what the structure of life is based on. The gift of choice. However, we must first have a standard of guidelines in which to choose from. Either our very extinct or instinct, or an oral or written law, or both of the above, for our ability to allow us to designate our present and future results in righteousness, in righteous understanding. Indeed, it empowers us to foretell and foresee our destiny through our actions of choice. The ability to choose is the supreme number 2 gift besides life itself. The number 3 primary gift that culminates this into one is the righteous law of Yah, in which we have to choose from. This is the core of our existence. Keep in mind that life is the major objective that man has not mastered out of all of his choices. It is the number 1 fatality that is continual. It has been the uncharted assignment, not mastered by mankind on earth through his many inventions to his shame. However, it all goes back to choice. This information will allow you to not be traditionalized without understanding your correct choice and its end product. To listen is to learn, and to learn is to listen. If your choice is to listen, I guarantee you will learn how to master life on earth forever through Yah's future salvation for his chosen and others. So make your choice. It is a God-given right, and salvation awaits those who choose the major objective, Yah's ways. Ignorance is the only obstacle. But keep in mind that Yah is the everlasting, and man is like a passing shadow in his lack of knowledge. Here one day and gone the next. You do the math. If you make the right choice, you will behold the God of Israel's glory forever on his green earth. From the very beginning, this has been Yah's prime objective for man. But he turned down the gift of life forever on earth the first time. The second invitation to reign on earth forever is the same choice, a mere choice of obedience. However, Yah does nothing in vain. And this golden choice is making a full circle, returning back to man and woman, again to accomplish Yah's master plan here on earth. Just like Yah's children lived for hundreds of years before the flood, he will show us this same salvation and beyond again on his earth. We live in the golden age that will offer that same salvation from the very same act of choice. There is nothing too hard for the God of Israel, and he's ready to show and improve our lives here on our custom-made paradise, made to last as long as the heavens are above the earth. And remember, Yah rules over all by his everlasting power. Make the right choice and live forever. Don't turn down your invitation of life like Adam and Eve. They would have been alive today if they made the right choice to obey Yah's voice only. All praises to Yah. Next topic. Responsible for what? Well, the original children of Israel are responsible for being righteous examples to the world. According to Yah's holiness, the children of Israel are commanded by Yah to exemplify his righteousness through his holy law. This is the sign to all nations on the earth that Zion is the capital of Yah's righteousness, his righteousness. So the Gentile nations will understand how they too can receive Yah's blessing like the children of Israel. According to Genesis 12:3, Deuteronomy 4:5-8, as the holy nation of Yah, the children of Israel were chosen to be examples of Yah's righteousness to the world by being obedient to Yah's law in the Holy Land. So we're going to return back to that. Next topic, why is America so wicked? Well, let's see. The Gentile nations continually sin against Yah's universal law. In this case, America leads the world in sin. And their sinful example teaches other countries how to sin against Yah by following the evil example or examples of America. America acts as if there is no God in the heavens who observes these great abominations, and that his judgment will not fall upon this country. But they are in for a furious and wrathful awakening, because the wicked never escapes Yah's judgment. He would not be Yah if it were possible. According to Isaiah 57:21, there is no peace, says Yah, for the wicked. That's why America, along with the rest of the nations, are beginning to feel Yah's wrath from his prejudgments through what they would call natural phenomena like earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, flooding, and so on. But the final judgment is yet to come. Yah works in mysterious ways, and no one can escape his judgment, no matter how powerful the country may think it is. According to Daniel 4:17-32 and 5:21, Yah rules over all the kingdoms of man on earth, and he gives it to whomever he pleases. The strength of America was given to them by Yah. When its time runs its course, America, it too will be judged by Yah because of its great wickedness. According to Genesis 15:13-14, Yah judged Egypt when he delivered the Hebrews from slavery after 400 years. Egypt is located in North Africa and happened to be the most powerful nation at that time, Egypt, on the face of the earth. Okay? Just like America. However, no nation escapes from the Holy One of Israel's judgment, and evil never goes unpunished by Yah. Praise Yah. Next topic, carry out his wrath, Yah's wrath. According to 2 Chronicles 12:7, Yah uses other nations to carry out his wrath and his judgment. This is why the Gentile nations were allowed to enslave the children of Israel, because Yah used them to carry out his chastisement because of our sins against his holy law. In our native land, Israel, we sinned there, got kicked out. That's why we're here now. In America and the islands and Britain and other places of the world, we got evicted. However, if you humble yourself to Yah, he may not destroy you completely, because humbling yourself is always the best way to get Yah's attention for his mercy. Like King David, when he sinned, Yah did not destroy him because he humbled himself and confessed his sin without being arrogant. And Yah granted him everlasting mercy. All praises to Yah. We all need that mercy that David got. That is most powerful. Yes, indeed. The next topic is called King Uzziah. According to 2 Chronicles 26:11-15, Uzziah constructed great weapons of war. This knowledge was given to him from the supreme being, Yah, God of Israel. It is just like America and other nations that possess knowledge to construct great weapons of mass destruction, only on a greater level in this day and age. All knowledge comes from Yah. It is man's choice to use it for good or for evil. According to 2 Chronicles 26:15-23, he also became leprous. King Uzziah became leprous from burning incense to Yah, violating the priesthood. This exemplifies that Yah gives knowledge to whomever he pleases to defeat their enemies. Just like America is number one on the earth at this time, because Yah has given it this position of power and knowledge for great technology, like he gave King Uzziah to defeat his enemies. However, you must stay humbled and obey his voice at all times. Keep his mercy. To keep his mercy. I'll say that again. However, you must stay humbled and obey his voice at all times to keep his mercy, unlike America. Nevertheless, America's time is rapidly running out because of great and constant sin and arrogance against Yah's universal law. Just like King Uzziah, America is thinking because of its success, God is with America for good. America's judgment is inevitable because its sin is the greatest of all the nations on the earth. This is an example to let you know, just because you think you got it going on right now, America, and you think everything is all good for you because you feel like you possess the power, remember that power was given to you by the God of Israel, and he'll take it back, and it's prophesied. So don't waddle in your sins and play like this time is going to be forever, because this time is not going to be forever. It's about to be ended. Next topic is called Allied with the Enemy. According to 2 Chronicles 19:2 and 25, 6-10. Judah was warned by Yah not to go to war with Israel's help, because Yah was not with the other 10 tribes of Israel, because they were sinning and worshiping pagan gods and not Yah. This example shows us that joining yourself with those who don't serve Yah will cause Yah to withdraw himself from you and make you fall before your enemies. Yah has power to help and bring salvation in any circumstance, no matter how few we may be in number. According to 2 Chronicles 14:8-13, Yah has power to deliver us. Trust in him brings salvation and victory in any situation, because there is nothing too hard for Yah. Next topic, the reading of the law, the Torah, the law of Yah. The children of Israel recite the law of Yah at the end of every 7 years, in the year of canceling debts, and at the Feast of Booths, and in the 7th month, according to Deuteronomy 31:10-13. This is an example of our holy days and celebrations to recall the law, the holy law of Yah, which is our survival in the Holy Land, and to remind the children of Israel of Yah's divine guidance and why we are his chosen first family, separated from all the families of the earth, to lead the world in righteousness according only to Yah's divine law. Next topic is the holy nation of Yah. Let's define that a little bit. The holy nation of Yah is identified as the children of Israel. However, our holiness is defined only by the law of Yah and none other. If anyone is trying to entice you secretly, saying, "Let us serve other gods of the Gentiles," or otherwise, they are trying to seduce you with paganism. Deuteronomy 7:6, 14:2, 26, 16-19, and 29:9. These verses define our holiness to Yah, God of Israel, according to his law only. Our prosperity depends on it. Okay, next topic, the God of the Hebrews. Other nations acknowledge the God of the Hebrews, according to Exodus 8:19 and 14-25, Joshua 2:1-11, 1 Samuel 4:5-8, and 5:7-12, Ezra 1-2, and Daniel 3:28-30. These nations knew and feared Yah, God of the Hebrews, because they were aware of his power when he made a great name for himself and delivered us from Egypt, the children of Israel, us. Keep in mind, no God has been recorded in history so well known to the world as the God of Israel. Yah. The Bible is the only book that is widely known throughout the entire earth to be circulated in all languages. And all these great judgments in the law of Yah were brought upon Egypt and will never be forgotten for all times, because there is no God besides Yah, God of the Hebrews. All praises to Yah. Join me for my next segment, the balance of Yah's law. For you, my brothers and sisters, listen and learn.